Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ima, and welcome back to my channel. So for this video, I'm going to be doing a book review regarding some books, and those two books I've read recently, and both of those books are from one of a really famous, it's a Turkish, she's a Turkish writer, and which is really famous, Elif Shafak. I'm pretty sure all of you have heard about that writer, and she is literally amazing. Her books were, my mind blow off, and those two books which I have read are insane, and I'm so excited to show you guys which books were those, and I'm pretty sure all of you guys have heard about those books. So let's begin with this video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's of course a new content, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So those two books basically are, I'm pretty sure all of you have read those because those are really famous, and those were recommended by me to all my friends and family, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So starting off with one book which is really famous, which is The 40 Rules of Love by Elif Shafak. So first of all, 5 out of 5 stars to this book. This is an amazing mind blow off book. I am so excited to tell you guys about this book. When I started this book, it was really interesting, and I got I'm of course an avid reader, but when I started this book, I literally wanted to finish it so fast because it just had a story. So there's a book inside this book. So let's just begin with this. This is the book. Elif Shafak has written it, The 40 Rules of Love, and the next book is also derived from this book, so it's a really famous book. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. Okay, I would like to dictate the back summary of this book first, so for some of you who haven't read this book can have an idea about what this book is going to be about. So let me read the back summary for you guys who haven't, read this book so far. Something is missing in Ella Rubinson's life. She has much to be grateful for: a long, stable marriage, albeit one that has lots of spark, 3 teenage children who, romantic difficulties apart, have no major troubles, and a comfortable life in a pleasant home. But Ella needs a new challenge, taking a job as a reader to a literary agent. Her first assignment is to read a novel by mysterious Scottish author Aziz Zahra. Plunged back into 13th century Anatolia, Ella reads about the fabled poet whose worldview was transformed by the whirling dervish Shams of Tabriz and his 40 rules of life and love. Fascinated, Ella tracks down Aziz Zahra and begins to correspond with him, and in doing so, her world is turned upside down. So this was the back summary. I'm pretty sure you guys will have a lot of new intentions for this book. And also a really famous book is The Bastard of Istanbul, which I've heard about a lot, and I want to read that book as well because I haven't read that. Okay, so now I've read the summary to you guys. You guys can have a clear view about this book, and I know you guys will have a lot of good intentions towards it. So starting off, there's this woman or lady, Ella, and she's crossed her 30s. She's in her 40s now, and she has her 3 kids, which are 2 twins, Orly, Evie, and her college daughter, Janet. So basically, she's living in a pleasant home. She's having a complete family, and she's just living her perfect life. But right now, she gets a new job where she's an editor, and she has to write articles on new books. And she got this book, The Sweet Blasphemy, and his author is Aziz or Aziz Zahra, his full name. So basically, Ella starts to read about the book. So I know it's really interesting because there's a book inside a book. So that's the point where the book gets most exciting of all. So she starts to read about that book and starts writing the article upon it, and suddenly there's a twist. So the twist is that she fell in love with the author of Sweet Blasphemy and Aziz. And basically she realized that after reading the Sweet Blasphemy, she realized that she is no longer in love with her current husband, David. And so basically Sweet Blasphemy is a book it's about friendship and a relationship between Shams of Tabriz and Rumi, a Sufi poet. So that's what the book is about. And in that Sweet Blasphemy, there are 40 rules. There are, one rule, and this book, the Sweet Blasphemy, is of complete pure wisdom. Like every rule, I feel like held its own importance, and it had, it was super, every rule was insane. And to be honest, before reading this book, I had no knowledge about different things, and after reading this book, I did got a bunch of different knowledge, and I believe that if you guys start reading this book, you will have completely different views about different things. So I definitely recommend this book as well. This was a completely insane and amazing book. So I definitely recommend this book. It's a totally 5 out of 5 stars on it. So it's, of course, it took me a bunch of different time, and of course I'm posting this video a bit late because I've been really busy recently. So I definitely recommend this book. It's an amazing and insane book, and there was like literally all the rules were really important, and some pages I felt were the really important, so I just marked some tags on it. So it was really intense. So basically this is what it's about, but in the end I know you guys will like that what will happen to Ella now, and different questions raising into your mind. So I won't tell you guys because I want suspense. So I want you guys to read this book by yourself. I want you guys to know about it, you guys to learn about different things, because this is an insane book. So I think this is it, and I hope you guys enjoyed its book review. Now let's move over to my next book, which is also of Elif Shafak, an amazing masterpiece. So let's move over to Elif Shafak's next book, which I also read right after this. Also, this book made me realize a lot of different things, so I will definitely recommend this book to buy and read it as soon as possible. So yeah, the next book of Elif Shafak is 10 minutes and 38 seconds in this strange world. I know you guys must have heard about this as well. It's an amazing book and I freaking love it so much. Like, both of these books have my heart. Both of these are completely masterpiece, so I definitely recommend both of these books. It was a pure wisdom, this book, so I want you guys to know about this book as well. I'm gonna read the summary for you guys as well, so you guys can have an idea about what's about it, because if you haven't read it, then I completely recommend to read both of these two books, so you're gonna guys love both of these books. Like, Elif Shafak is my new favorite author. So let's read the summary behind this book. What if after the moment of death, the human mind continues to work for a few more precious minutes, 10 minutes 38 seconds exactly? For Layla, each minute after her death brings a senseless memory, the taste of spiced goat stew, the goat sacrificed by her father to celebrate the long-awaited birth of a son, the sight of bubbling wats of lemon and sugar, which the women use to wax their legs while the men attend mosque. The scent of cardamom coffee that Layla shares with a handsome student in the brothel where she works. Each memory too recalls the friends she made at each key moment in her life, friends who are now desperately trying to find her. Shafak is passionately interested in dissolving barriers, whether of race, nationality, culture, gender, geography, or a more mystical kind. So this was the summary, and I'm going to show you guys, talk about the main summary and my views upon this book, because this is an insane book as well, and I totally recommend it. So basically in this book, there's this girl Layla, and she so basically in the first chapter, like as you soon begin to just read this book, you'll notice that this is the first chapter and it says the end. So as soon as you start, you'll notice that the woman, Layla, she's dead basically. So you guys will like, if she's dead, then what's the rest of the book is about, since it says 10 minutes 30 seconds in the strange world. So basically what happens is that Layla, she is dead, but she's not dead like mindfully, like she's, of course, her body is dead and she's not moving, her heart is almost about to stop, but her brain is still working, and within 10 minutes and 38 seconds she recalls her memory, just recalled, and she just remember every single thing from her past to the current moment, from the beginning, from the moment where she was born and to the moment where she's dead now. So she reminds all of her memories. So what happened is that it started off with 1 minute, of course, and and basically this book, it starts with 1 minute. So basically this book has 3 parts. The part 1 is the mind, part 2 is the body, and part 3 is the soul. So this book is divided into these 3 sections, and basically in the part 1, mind, it's the part where I think almost 10 minutes and 30 seconds are gone. So basically in this book she made 5 different friends, and she basically went to a brothel to work there, and of course she leaves her family and she leaves her siblings, and her family was really like a conservative family, like, and when there's a family who's really conservative, and it's a family which is not too, I would say, complete, and like if it's complete then they lack something. So that's what her family was about. So I don't know if I don't want to tell you guys that much, because I want you guys to read this book by yourself and read and know about this yourself. So basically what happens is that Layla that Layla 5 friends. So basically, since I told you that Layla is dead in the start of this book, what happens is their 5 friends think that Layla is now buried somewhere peacefully, somewhere where she should be at this moment. So what they do is they talk to the custodian and said that they cannot do anything because all the all the policies and all the rules and all the missions come from somewhere ahead. So what they do is that they do not talk furthermore, and they do not go to the head. So there's this graveyard where they go and they unbury Layla and they replace her somewhere else, somewhere where they think that she will be peaceful. There are a lot of rituals, there are a lot of different things in this book, and this is just like 4 Years of Love, like completely mind-blown book. This will change your views. You will love this book so much, and I am completely sure you're gonna love this. Also, I just want to say that when in part 2 of her body, what the 5 friends, as I told you, that they needs to find a peaceful place for her body to be buried, but also in part 1, the mind, all her past memories from the moment she was born till the moment she was dead, all her past memory is recalling in her mind. And when the moment where she came to the brothel, the moment where she left her home, the moment where she find new friends, and the moment where she fell in love, there were a lot of different moments in this part 1. But in part 2, it's all about the ballroom scene, because it's all about her body. So that's basically what it happened. And there I also felt some important things in this book, so I marked with the tab. I really want you guys to read this because I don't want to tell much about this book, because suspense is one thing, so I want you to guys read your. So that was it. I want you guys to read yourself. So I think that was it for this book. I really want you guys to read both of these books because these are amazing, freaking good books. Elif Shafak Kisses. Literally her best 2 novels. There are also other novels of her, like 3 Daughters of Eve and The Bastard of Istanbul. I also want to read those, but so far I've read these 2 books. These are really good and insane. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to read these books as soon as possible. And I've also read the summary. Of course, they're thick and they'll take time to finish it, so of course I also did not had enough time to take out time and read. So I think this was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss any video. Comment down below if the comments are on. Also, if the comments are on, comment down below, have you read any of these 2 books? And if you haven't, then I totally recommend you to buy and read these books as soon as possible. I totally want to see the comments if you have read these and give your different views about these books. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This video was of course a bit different and new on my channel, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, share with different people of your family, friends, so that they can know what these 2 books are about, and if they're interested, they can have some information about them. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.